the same. Everything
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His team, one of the great stories in the first month, 4-0 to begin this season. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. And if he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9. Second and inches.
It's second and inches.
A carry now for Gibson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here's 3rd and 2.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run here with Gibson. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
The first down run picks up 8, so now it's 2nd and a couple. From the gun, it's Allen. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. From the 32 now, it is 1st and 10.
And the Bills.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
That's good for the Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But Now they find themselves in 2nd and long, so the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
We'll try and run here with Cook. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
That's another Buffalo Bills.
Allen working from the pistol. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 33.
Here's a handoff to Cook, running left. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force them down for a loss.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
That's good for the Buffalo Bills.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. From the gun, here is Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
Allen now on 2nd down. That is caught by the tight end. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense ready now for their 2nd drive. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass. And there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Gibson. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Gibson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, New England.
First down, Patriots.
On the ground, Gibson. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New England. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Second and 4.
So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a design run. It's Allen.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 15 yards through the air. First down, Buffalo.
That's good for the Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Pass complete. Right outside to Kincaid. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down. The design run here for Allen. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense and running back Antonio Gibson heading out onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
12. And a Patriot first down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is May. He'll set up the screen for Gibson. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's going to air this one out, and they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 42 yards.
New England.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
May to throw on 2nd down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Hop Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A run up the middle with Cook. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Once again, it's Cook, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Third and 11.
Now Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Buffalo.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the Patriots.
Carry for Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Carlton Davis. A gain of 1 brings up third
Got to get it
down
to the
and
30. Here comes third down. Now Allen. That one on target to Moore. And he will get into the end zone. Elijah Moore. Touchdown Buffalo. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Passes kick is good. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's May to throw it on first down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, here's May. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Bryce Barringer now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 41-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. This one complete to Palmer. Here's second and 9.
Josh Palmer. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. James Cook, the intended target.
It's now
Third down coming up.
9 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. One of the Patriots has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Patriots offense and running back Antonio Gibson heading out onto the field. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Allen's going to keep it on the zone read. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
On second down, here's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up a third down.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Taking off, he'll try to get there. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Bills first down.
He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. Passes kick is good. And the Bills get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports
Our tour of the
halftime report.
NFL starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on the Commanders. And it's the new signee from Pittsburgh, Najee Harris. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Chargers move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's the rookie, the #1 pick in the draft, Cam Ward. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. The Titans started 0-4, but they finally break through to get their first W of the year. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. From the 35, Here's second down and 6. Now a design run. It's Allen.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Bills bringing on the punt team. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. 3rd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
19 yards. First down, Patriots.
On the option, they give it to Stevenson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And the Patriot first down.
McMillan comes in motion. They'll run on first down with Stevenson. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. Throwing on 2nd down. May. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
first and 10. The ball comes out. But it looks like the Bills are going to get it back. A fortunate break there.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get stripped sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, there's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Cook. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here.
To the sideline. That is caught, but he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space, coming out of the backfield, but instead it's incomplete and third down. Looking to throw, it's Allen. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Lost on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Patriots offense and running back Antonio Gibson heading out onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with first and 10. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up. May going to look to throw. Left side, he's got Henry. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Patriots first down. They'll run here with Gibson. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 7 and 8.
A carry now for Gibson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 37.
No gain on the play. Brings up third.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw is May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And it's third down.
Third and short. And here is May. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
It's a gain of 6. And a Patriot first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. When you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And third down coming up. Now, May will set up the screen for Gibson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Here's Portland. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
The Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From 31, here is second down and 7. The design run here for Allen. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Now Gibson. And he's going to have the Patriots first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40. To throw now, May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Here's Gibson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
This one, downfield for Kincaid. He's got it! And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Bills. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Bills 24, Patriots 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Ground, Gibson. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 5.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Motion man is Bell. Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. They'll throw up here. 1st and 10.
Gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Patriots.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Taron Johnson brought him down. A gain of 14. And the Patriot 1st down.
Right back to him on 1st down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
May to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
A 49-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Once again, it's Cook. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Carry for Cook. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Cook with a first down and much more. And he'll finally be tracked down at the Bills' 22-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. They'll try again. It's second and 10. Now a design run. It's Allen. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.